Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I'm gonna show you how to spot a fake Sebenza 21. We're gonna do a quick comparison between these two guys. One is real, one is fake. Can you spot the fake? Yeah, but you know, it's not that obvious like at the first glance. So you need to check a couple things. For example, like when the blade is closed, you can see that the grooves have the same number. All right, but you know, the real one, which is this guy, has wider grooves. So the width, as you can see, it's like wider. So they're deeper and better defined. Also, another thing you can see is like the chamfering on the holes, inside the holes. You see, it's a little bit deeper for the original one and a little bit shallower on the fake one. Also, like if you check the slabs, how they have been milled out on the inside, you can see that in the real one you have some chamfering going on. In the fake one, no, nothing. Something else, like pretty obvious, it's the logo right there. You see, it's in a different position. The fake one, which is this guy, it's not interrupting any grooves, where in the real one, it just stops this groove right here. Also, another big one, pretty obvious, is in the original one they use Allen wrench number 2, whereas in this fake one they use Torx bit like T8. So very, very different hardware as well. One other really obvious one is that these scales are made out of titanium, as well as the clip, whereas in the fake one you just have regular steel. You can check if this is steel or titanium just by using a magnet. Titanium does not attract magnets, so there you go. It's going to be pretty easy to spot the fake one. Also, another difference, pretty obvious, is the thumb stud. The fact that here you have 2, on this one you have 1, but most importantly, you see the shape. Like the fake one, this is the blue one, is like has a big step on the back, whereas the original one is more like it's shorter and the steps are more like rounded, and they're going to be more pleasant to the touch. Something also like pretty different is the jimping going on. As you can see, the fake one has 11 grooves and the original one has 15. Also, another one on this side, the blade tip, look how deep sits in the original one and look how high up is there. So this is almost like catching your finger like this, whereas in the original one there is no way the fingertip can be in contact with the tip of the blade. Also, for example, another little detail, the stop pin in the original one, as you can see, has 2 grooves on the outside, right, this guy, whereas in this one no grooves. So there you go, another difference. Of course, the edges of the scales are less refined in the fake one. In this one, in the original one, they're just like beautifully done, so no mistake. If you turn on the pocket clip side, you're gonna spot something quite obvious right here. Idaho Homemade logo is present in the genuine. It's absent in the fake one. The screws in the back are also different. These are domed and there's no socket for the bit. In the original one, yes, you can also unscrew them from the back. The clip, as we said, this is titanium and this is like steel. Also, you have a different thickness of the, let me do like this. You have different thickness of the pocket clip. The fake one is way thicker, and also if you check the clip ramp in this one is very functional, and this one is very short in the fake one. So another difference right there. Another one less obvious is the presence on the genuine one of some engraving of the quarter of the year and the year on the inside of the scales, whereas of course in the fake one there's just nothing going on the inside. This is very good, so you can date the production date of your blade. So it's a beautiful detail they added on the inside. Of course, you open the knife, you're gonna see other differences. For example, the use of S35VN steel for this guy, and this, I don't know, it's an unnamed steel, probably D2, like some tool steel, like if you're lucky. There's really no way to find out. I have no way to find out which kind of steel it has been used in this one. Another big one, of course, Sebenza 21 has a beautiful hollow grind. In the primary bevel, this guy is just like a flat grind. If you check how thin behind the edge the Sebenza is, look at this compared to this guy over here. So way thinner, the original compared to the fake one. Also the plunge grind, it's very, very different. You see the original one up here has it's completely different. There's more sharpening choil. It's it's another thing. Also, like the weight, the original one being made out of titanium mostly, it's lighter, weighing in at 80 grams, and this guy is 110 grams, so like 30 grams or like, I don't know, 40% heavier than the original one. Also the length, it's slightly different. They couldn't even copy correctly the length. So the original one is 10.2 centimeters and this guy is like 9.8. So they missed 4 millimeters compared to the original one. Of course, the action, we cannot even talk about the difference that's in the action. This guy is running on phosphorus bronze washers, whereas the fake one has just like Teflon. I don't know if you can see, no, just Teflon washers inside. And of course, the sound is going to be like tipping you off, because this, when you open the Sebenza, it's like the classic Sebenza sound, which is this. When you open the fake one, you have this. So when you close the fake one, you have this ugly sound. When you close the Sebenza, you have like two champagne glasses clinking together. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned how to spot a fake Sebenza from a genuine one. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.